Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our podcast. I am so happy you are here with us today.
Yes, welcome. We are really glad you joined us. Today we have a topic that is incredibly practical and something you will use every single day of your life.
That is right. Today, we are going to talk about asking someone for a favor.
A favor. Asking for a favor means asking someone to do something nice for you, something they're not obligated to do, but that would really help you out.
We ask for favors all the time. We ask friends, family members, coworkers, and even neighbors. It is a completely normal and beautiful part of human connection.
But in English, especially in American English, the way you ask for a favor makes a huge difference. The right words show respect, warmth, and genuine appreciation.
And the wrong approach can make you seem demanding or rude even when you don't mean to be. So knowing exactly what to say is so important.
Today, we will teach you all the key phrases, the right tone, and the exact conversations you need to ask for a favor politely and confidently in any situation.
We will go slow. We will explain everything clearly, and we will give you real example conversations to practice with. So let's get started.
First, let's understand what makes a good favor request. There are three key ingredients. Are you ready?
Ready. The first ingredient is a polite opening. You never jump straight into a request. You ease into it with a soft, respectful introduction.
The second ingredient is a clear and specific request. You tell the person exactly what you need. Vague requests confuse people. Specific requests are easier to say yes to.
And the third ingredient is a genuine thank you. Whether the person says yes or no, you always express real appreciation for their time and consideration.
Those three ingredients, polite opening, clear request, genuine thank you, will make every favor request you ever make sound natural, respectful, and confident.
Now let's learn the actual phrases. There are many ways to ask for a favor in English, from very casual to very formal. Let's start with the most common ones.
The most basic phrase is, "Can you do me a favor?" This is casual and friendly. It's a great opener because it gives the person a heads up that you're about to ask for something. It prepares them.
When you say, "Can you do me a favor?" the other person will usually say, "Sure, what is it?" Or, "Of course, what do you need?" And then you explain your request.
A slightly more polite version is, "Could you do me a favor?" Using could instead of can softens the question and sounds a little more respectful. This works well with coworkers, acquaintances, or anyone you want to be extra polite with.
An acquaintance is someone you know but are not very close friends with. A neighbor you wave to, a coworker in a different department, someone from your class. These are acquaintances.
Another great opener is, "I hate to ask, but could you help me with something?" Saying "I hate to ask" shows that you are aware you're making a request and that you don't take the person's help for granted.
Take for granted means to assume someone will always help you without appreciating it. Saying "I hate to ask" signals the opposite. You genuinely appreciate their help and you do not ask lightly.
You can also say, "I was wondering if you could help me out with something." "I was wondering" softens everything beautifully. It is gentle, humble, and very natural in American English.
And for more significant favors, things that require more time or effort, you might say, "I know this is a big ask, but I was wondering if you would be willing to..."
A big ask means a large or significant request. Acknowledging that your request is a big ask shows self-awareness and respect. It tells the person, "I know this is a lot to ask, and I completely understand if you cannot do it."
That kind of humble awareness makes people actually more willing to help because they feel respected and not pressured.
Let us now do our first full example conversation. Two friends are talking. One needs a favor. I will be the friend asking, and speaker one will be the friend responding.
Perfect. Let us go.
"Hey, do you have a second? I wanted to ask you something."
Of course. What's up?
"So, I have a job interview tomorrow morning at 9, and my car is in the shop. I hate to ask, but is there any chance you could give me a ride? It's only about 15 minutes from here."
Oh, absolutely. Of course I can. What time do you need to leave?
"I was thinking around 8:15 to be safe. Does that work for you?"
8:15 is perfect. I'm up early anyway. I'll pick you up right at your place.
Oh my goodness, you are the best. I really appreciate this so much. I did not want to ask, but I was really stuck.
Please do not even worry about it. That's what friends are for. Good luck tomorrow. You're going to do amazing.
Thank you. Honestly, you just took so much stress off my shoulders. I owe you one.
You don't owe me anything. Just go get that job.
I'll try my best. Thank you again so much.
That was such a warm and natural favor conversation. Let's highlight the key phrases.
First, do you have a second? A second means a very brief moment of your time. It's a polite way to check if someone is available to talk before you make your request. Always a great opener.
Second, is there any chance you could... This is one of the most polite and gentle ways to ask for a favor in English. It doesn't assume, it doesn't demand, it simply opens a possibility and lets the other person decide freely.
Third, to be safe. To be safe means to leave extra time and avoid any risk of being late or caught off guard. I want to leave at 8:15 to be safe means I want extra time just in case something goes wrong.
Fourth, I was really stuck. Stuck means in a difficult situation with no easy way out. When you are stuck, you need help. It is an honest and relatable way to explain why you needed to ask for help.
Fifth, that is what friends are for. This is one of the warmest things you can say after helping someone. It means helping each other is the whole point of friendship. Do not feel guilty for asking. It is what we do.
Sixth, you just took so much stress off my shoulders. This is a beautiful expression. Off my shoulders means removed a heavy burden from me. Stress off my shoulders means you relieved my worry and anxiety. It is a very vivid and emotional phrase.
Seventh, I owe you one. I owe you one means I am in your debt. I will return the favor sometime. It is a casual and warm way to express gratitude and a promise to reciprocate. Reciprocate means to give back equally.
Eighth, you do not owe me anything. This is the generous response when someone says, I owe you one. It means, please do not feel indebted. I helped because I wanted to. No repayment needed.
These 8 phrases are gold. Practice them every day. They will serve you in countless situations.
Now let's talk about asking for favors at work. The workplace is one of the most common places where you need to ask for help, and where being professional and polite really matters.
At work, favors might include covering your shift, reviewing a document, helping with a project, giving you feedback, or making an introduction to someone important. When asking a coworker for a work favor, always acknowledge their time and workload.
You might say, I know you're super busy right now, and I completely understand if you cannot, but would you be able to take a quick look at my report before the 3 p.m. meeting?
Notice all the polite softeners in that sentence. I know you're super busy. I completely understand if you cannot. Would you be able to? Quick look. All of these make the request feel light and pressure-free.
Let's do a workplace favor conversation now. I will be the employee asking, and speaker 2 will be the coworker.
Great. Here we go.
Hey, Sarah. Sorry to interrupt. Do you have just a moment?
Sure, of course. What is going on?
So, I have to present this data report to the director this afternoon, and I'm a little nervous about it. I was wondering, would you be willing to take a quick look at it and give me some feedback? You're so much better at this kind of thing than I am.
Oh, I would be happy to. Send it over to me right now, and I'll look at it within the hour.
Are you sure? I don't want to add to your plate. I know you have the Morrison project going on.
Honestly, it's no trouble at all. A fresh set of eyes never hurts. Send it over.
You are such a lifesaver. I am sending it right now. And I'm going to bring you coffee from the Good Machine downstairs as a thank you.
Ha, now that is an offer I cannot refuse. Go send that report and go get my coffee.
On it. Thank you so much, Sarah. I really appreciate it.
Anytime. You got this.
That was such a realistic and warm workplace conversation. Let us pull out the most useful phrases.
First, sorry to interrupt. This is a respectful way to acknowledge that you are stepping into someone's time or space. Always say this when you approach someone who is busy or focused on something.
Second, would you be willing to... Willing means prepared and happy to do something. This phrase is very polite and gives the other person complete freedom to say yes or no without any pressure.
Third, you are so much better at this kind of thing than I am. This is a genuine compliment that also explains why you are asking that specific person. It is honest and flattering at the same time. People respond very well to being recognized for their strengths.
Fourth, add to your plate. Your plate in this context means your workload, everything you currently have to do. Adding to your plate means giving you more work or responsibility. I do not want to add to your plate means I do not want to make your workload bigger.
Fifth, a fresh set of eyes. Fresh set of eyes means a new perspective from someone who has not seen the work before. When you've been looking at something for a long time, you stop seeing mistakes. A fresh set of eyes catches things you might have missed.
Sixth, that's an offer I cannot refuse. This is a playful and enthusiastic way of saying yes to something appealing. It's sometimes a reference to a famous movie line, and Americans use it humorously when they're very happy to accept something.
Seventh, on it. On it means I'm doing it right now. I'm already taking care of it. It's quick, energetic, and decisive. Americans use it constantly to show they are immediately acting on something.
Now let's talk about asking for favors from neighbors. Neighbors are people who live near you, in the same building, on the same street, or in the same community.
Common neighbor favors include collecting mail while you are away, watering plants, watching a pet, lending a tool, or accepting a package delivery.
When asking a neighbor for a favor, warmth and consideration go a long way. You want to make sure the request is reasonable and that you offer something in return if possible.
You might say, "Hi, I hope I'm not catching you at a bad time. I have a quick favor to ask if you don't mind."
Catching you at a bad time means, I hope I'm not interrupting you when you're busy or in the middle of something. It's a considerate and very common phrase when approaching someone unexpectedly.
Let's do a quick neighbor favor conversation. I'll be the neighbor asking, and speaker one will be the neighbor responding.
Here we go.
Hi, good afternoon. I hope I'm not catching you at a bad time.
Not at all. Hi, how are you?
I am well, thank you. I have a small favor to ask, if you do not mind. My husband and I are going on a little trip this weekend, just Friday to Sunday. Would you be okay with collecting our mail while we are gone? It tends to pile up, and I do not want it sitting out.
Oh, of course. That is no trouble at all. I walk past your mailbox every morning anyway.
Oh, that is so wonderful of you. And if anything looks important, I can give you my number, and you can just send me a quick photo.
That is a great idea. Yes, give me your number and I'll keep an eye out for anything that looks urgent.
You are so kind, truly. And when we get back on Sunday, we are bringing back homemade cookies from my mother-in-law's house. I'll save some for you.
Oh, you absolutely do not have to do that. But I won't say no to homemade cookies.
Consider it done. Thank you so much. Here's my number. We really appreciate it.
Happy to help. Have a wonderful trip.
Thank you. See you Sunday.
That was such a sweet and genuine neighbor conversation. Let us highlight the key phrases.
First, I hope I'm not catching you at a bad time. This is essential politeness when you show up at someone's door unexpectedly. It shows consideration and awareness of their schedule and privacy.
Second, it tends to pile up. Pile up means to accumulate, to grow into a large, messy amount. Mail that piles up is a lot of letters and packages stacking up. This phrase is used for many things. Dishes pile up, laundry piles up, work piles up.
Third, I'll keep an eye out. Keep an eye out means to watch for something specific, to stay alert and observant. I'll keep an eye out for important mail means I will pay attention and notice if anything looks significant.
Fourth, urgent. Urgent means very important and requiring immediate attention. Something urgent cannot wait. If a piece of mail looks urgent, it might be a bill, a legal notice, or something time-sensitive.
Fifth, consider it done. Consider it done means don't even worry about it. It's already as good as done. I will absolutely take care of it. It's a very confident and generous phrase that makes the asker feel completely at ease.
Now let's talk about what to do when someone asks you for a favor. Responding graciously to a favor request is just as important as making one.
If you're happy to help, say, "Of course, I would be happy to," or "Absolutely, no problem at all," or "Sure, just let me know what you need."
If you need a moment to think, say, "Let me check my schedule and get back to you." This is honest and professional. It means, "I want to help, but I need to confirm I am available."
And if you genuinely cannot help, say, "I am so sorry. I wish I could, but I have a prior commitment." Or, "I really hate that I cannot help this time, but I am not going to be available."
A prior commitment means something you already promised to do. It is a polite and professional way to explain why you cannot help without going into too much detail.
The key when saying no is be warm, be apologetic, and offer an alternative if possible. For example, "I cannot drive you tomorrow, but have you tried calling an Uber? Or I could help you find someone else who might be available."
Offering an alternative shows that even though you cannot help directly, you still care and want to find a solution. That is very generous and very American in spirit.
Let us now do our complete phrase review. Repeat each phrase after us.
First, can you do me a favor? Can you do me a favor?
Second, is there any chance you could? Is there any chance you could?
Third, I hate to ask, but could you help me with something? I hate to ask, but could you help me with something?
Fourth, I know this is a big ask, but I know this is a big ask, but.
Fifth, that is what friends are for. That is what friends are for.
Sixth, you just took so much stress off my shoulders. You just took so much stress off my shoulders.
Seventh, I owe you one. I owe you one.
Eighth, would you be willing to? Would you be willing to?
Ninth, I will keep an eye out. I will keep an eye out.
And 10th, consider it done. Consider it done.
10 powerful phrases for asking someone for a favor. These will serve you in every situation, with friends, family, coworkers, and neighbors for the rest of your life.
Remember, asking for help is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of trust. When you ask someone for a favor, you are telling them, "I trust you, I value you, and I believe you can help me."
And most people genuinely love to help. It feels good to help someone you care about, so do not be afraid to ask. You might be giving someone the gift of feeling needed and appreciated.
In America, community and connection are built through small acts of kindness, including asking for and giving favors. It's how relationships grow and deepen over time.
So the next time you need help, take a breath, look at the person, smile, and say, "Hey, I hate to ask, but is there any chance you could help me out?"
They will almost certainly say yes, and your English will sound natural, warm, and completely confident.
We're so proud of you for learning with us today. These are real life skills that go far beyond just English. They're people skills, and they will serve you everywhere you go.
Thank you so much for listening to today's podcast. We hope it was helpful, warm, and easy to follow.
Listen again, repeat the phrases out loud, and practice with a friend or family member. The more you say them, the more natural they will feel.
And join us next time for another everyday English topic that will help you feel confident and connected in the USA.
Until then, keep practicing, keep connecting, and never stop learning.
Take care, everyone. See you next time.